Hello, welcome to Retrocore, and today we are going to be looking at some customized joysticks from Fightbox. Oh yes, now Fightbox make joysticks for modern systems, old retro consoles, arcade emulation PCs. They make joysticks for everything and they're fully customizable. So I've got two here. I've got the R2 and the R6. Now the R6 we're going to take a look at on another day, so we'll put that over there for now. But today we're going to look at the R2. And the R2 is part of their R series, as you can see, and this one is made specifically for the Neo Geo. So let's open it up and take a look. Now when you get a joystick from Fightbox, you can customize every aspect of it yourself, from the buttons to the joystick to the artwork on top. So this design in here was designed by myself, but you can use templates from their wide range. I'll show you how to do that later on. But this one I made my own design. So I chose the button colors, the joystick type and the artwork. And look at that. Isn't that lovely? And you can see we've got the proper Neo Geo button array there with the right colors, which I chose. Like I said, you can choose any color you want. Start and stop buttons there. Everything is Sanwa base, so we've got full Sanwa sticks, Sanwa buttons. You can choose between various types as well. You don't have to have Sanwa, plus you can have the usual ball type, which is what I prefer, Japanese style, or bat type. But first of all, let's get this unraveled. I've only seen this in the design phase, you know, photographs and of course the actual artwork since I made it. But I've not seen the actual stick. You know, in real life, it's the first time I've taken a look at it. So let's see how it is. Alright. Now the R series do come using this base standard form factor, but the way you lay out the buttons and so on is down to you. And I like the way they put the ball of the joystick in here, so not to get damaged in the shipping. Just get that out. Like I mentioned earlier, you can choose the actual color of the buttons, but you can also choose the color of the ball top as well. I went with this nice blue one. Let's get that on there. Okay. Yeah, that's screwed on. Okay. Okay, so first impressions are pretty good. The design of the actual prints that I sent over to them has come out really, really well. I was worried about this thin layer here with the stripes, but no, it's looking good. Buttons are good. They are definitely Sanwa buttons. And I have, let's see, 8-way gate on there. Yep, that is an 8-way gate, I should say. So they've done that well. And I like the way that these screws here to hold down the top perspex are actually covered as well, so that's nice to see. Now on some formats they do have buttons on the side, which this one has not got, but you can see where there is a template hole if you want to add your own buttons. This bit is metal, the top is plastic, as you'd expect, perspex, and on the bottom we have the Fightbox logo. So as mentioned a little earlier, you can customize your joysticks to your heart content over at the Fightbox website. So let's take a look and see just what you can do. So I've got one of the R series sticks, but before I take a look at the R series, scrolling down the website you can see they've got many different options. So many different options. See here we've got one with a spinner, and we've got a trackball version there. We've got a joystick with a trackball here, the R10. Interesting stuff. Now I've got the R selection, so we'll go with the R selection. We'll just click up here on the R, and you can see they've got many different types of sticks in the R section, including Mega Drive, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. We've got arcade spinners, trackballs, Xbox controller. Look at the size of those buttons. Even got a Mortal Kombat controller there. So yeah, there's quite a lot, and you can customize your sticks, but it does cost you an extra $10. But an extra $10 isn't much, especially when you can customize to your heart's content. So let's go to the customization option here. Alright, and let's see, product button layout templates. So here are the templates that you can use to make your own artwork. So if you need to, make your own artwork, or if you want to make your own artwork, use one of the templates. They've got templates for many different types of joysticks that they do stock. As you can see down here, there's many options. Here we can check out some of the artwork that some people have sent in. These are all custom sticks that people have submitted, and Fightbox have made them for the public. Interesting stuff, right? If you click on them, you usually get a bigger picture. Look at that. Tells you when it was submitted as well. So going back to the actual sticks, let's take a look at the one that I bought. This is the Neo Geo version. So if you click on that, you can see default is the American style stick. But if you go down to the options here, you can change it to the Japanese style. And clearly states that you do get sellable parts and the button choice as well. Now when I ordered mine, I actually specifically requested these colored buttons and white buttons at the top, and that's what I got. Alright, and artwork again, you can have a plain white style like that, that's the default. But for the extra $10, you can either go DIY or upload your own artwork, and they will put it all on for you. Click here, upload your artwork. We can see we've got a lot of Coco games here. Alright, now if we go to the DIY section, if we scroll down a bit, you'll be able to see the DIY section down here. So what they will do for the DIY section is they'll give you the acrylic cover, and then you can place your own paper artwork underneath the acrylic at any time you want. There you go, print your own work and stick it on the panel. Also, they're very clear about the features and the specification and so on, so you can see all that here, no problems whatsoever. But it's all fine and dandy having a stick that looks pretty cool, but if it doesn't control very well, then what's the point of it? So let's plug in this customized Fightbox joystick into the Neo Geo and check it out. Okay, so we're going to try this out using Fatal Fury Special. Okay, so this should be our coin in. Insert coin button, yep. Put another credit in there. And we'll just press start. We'll press A to get going. And choose our character. Okay, I'll go with someone easy to control first. We'll go with Terry. And let's go to my stage. Now, to be honest, I've never played this game using a Neo Geo layout joystick. I usually use a Sega Saturn joystick, as the Sega Saturn joystick does work in this consoleized MVS. So we've got a punch, like kick, taunt and heavy kick over there. Okay. Okay, let's try and do a move if I remember how to do it. Oh man. Okay. Okay, right, I got it. Okay. Alright, a little bit more practice is needed, it must be said. Okay, so for the shooter we'll go with Z Blade, insert a coin, and let's get playing. There we go with the wave. Okay, well, it seems to be okay here. It's very responsive. Certainly not feeling any lag. Okay, next we're going to try it with Ganryu. See how this works. So far with the shooter, it was nice and responsive. Fatal Fury here was responsive, but I pretty much sucked at playing it. Okay, this game only uses A, B, and C. Okay, let's get into the actual game. Okay. Yeah, look at that. It's so responsive. I've got absolutely no worries about lag with this device. Oops. This is really, really good. Which is better than my gameplay and skills, that's for sure. Oh, that's not what that does. And you can't do a bit of Neo Geo testing without trying out some Metal Slug. Alright, so let's get into this. We'll go airy. Alright. Now what I can say about this joystick is it's not too heavy on the legs. It feels quite nice actually. It's not too light, not too heavy. It's got a nice, oops, it should have jumped there. It's got a nice quality feel to it. And of course being central parts, everything feels really nice to the touch. So there we have it. That is the MVS Neo Geo joystick from Fightbox. I'm going to put a link in the video description down below, and I'm not going to lie, it's going to be an affiliated link, so if you do want to get a Fightbox joystick, do please check out the link. But yeah, honestly, this is really nice. It feels good. I have nothing bad to say about this. Yeah, it is a little bit expensive, but if you're going to get a good joystick, it's going to cost you some good money, isn't it? And especially like the fact that you can do your own designs. So mine is blue because, you know, it's set up to look more like the Japanese Neo Geo system, whereas the Western ones are red. Since I live in Japan, I thought I'd go with a Japanese style one. Now the other joystick I've got does actually have my channel's logo on it, so there's no limitations to what you can put on your joystick design. It's completely up to you. Anyway, link in the video description down below if you want to check it out. And until next time guys, keep on gaming. See ya.